When you come to our wreath making class, you will be bringing bundles of greenery. In order to prepare those bundles, you will need some garden gloves, shears, scissors, wire or string, and then some hairspray or sealer to keep your flyaway seeds from getting away.
Something that's about 6 to 7 inches long and fits comfortably as a bundle in your hand, because what you're going to be doing is making about 10 or so bouquets. If you were comparing it to a Broadway show, this would be the chorus line. So you'll have the chorus line and then the second string and then the prima donna. So the prima donna will be your focal point or your focal piece, and that could be the pine cone, it could be the cotton, it could be berries of some kind. And the neat thing about what we're doing here is because you can mix textures. You have a very fine texture here, and it would look really good either with more of the same as you lay the bundles and the bouquets around, or you can pick another piece of greenery that has a wider, broader leaf to it, so that you have what you're really dealing with are distinctions in light reflection. The more finer the texture that you have, the more absorption of light that you get, and the wider the leaf that you put on there, the greater the light reflection. So that's really part of everything in design as well when you think about it. But it adds a nice thick dimension to what we're doing. Look around for what you have access to, and keep your mind open for texture, more so than plant species. 10 or 15 bouquets around the wreath made from bundles of pine straw like this would actually be quite attractive depending on the focal points that you use to add to this. This, although it's green and it's pretty and it's got that texture that we were talking about, it does not have a thick waxy cuticle to it, so it won't last very long. This is a holly. I like this kind of holly because it's got the spinose edges to it. It adds that more texture, but you can see the shine to it and feel of it, and it's a little bit thicker, so it will last longer. It's not plastic, so it won't last indefinitely, but it will last longer, and this makes a really good backdrop for your focal point. And speaking of your focal point, you have the berries right here with the holly.
There are many plants growing around us that we don't tend to notice that provide the interesting textures that we're looking for. The seed heads of spent flowers from grasses, crepe myrtles, goldenrod, or even dog fennel weeds have interesting shapes and textures to repurpose in arrangements.
This plant is native to North Carolina. It's a great plant. It can get really pretty large, but it's got these glorious purple, beautiful beauty berries here.
Please be aware of your surroundings. Problem situations like fire ants and poison ivy can be right next to something that you would like to collect, so please be careful. To temporarily seal flyaways, spray the spent flowers with clear spray paint or even extra hold hairspray. You may choose to enhance them later with metallic spray paint, depending on your design theme. Make at least 10 thick, wide bundles of greenery for the bouquets of the wreath. A few more as reserve extras can give you more options.